Good morning, everybody. Oh, it's a special day. It's a very special, yes, I know it's Friday, so it's special for that. But it's also the kickoff to the Eat a Beet Challenge, which benefits Food for Kids here in Hamilton. Happy to be at their facility in Stony Creek. Happy to be with Brad Norris from Hamilton Fire, Local 288. Happy to be wearing this helmet. This is a special helmet, though, isn't it, Brad?
You're in charge. You're the chief of the beets today.
I'm Chief Beet.
Chief Beet.
Right? Get the puns going, because there's going to be a whole lot of them today. But this is exciting. So this is the second year. You kicked it off last year. Huge success. I've been out with you when you had hockey games, and that's how you originally raised money for Food for Kids. How did you come up with the beet challenge?
You know what? Because of COVID, we couldn't do the hockey tournament anymore. Right. So, and the hockey tournament benefited Food for Kids. We had to pivot, and Food for Kids did such a great job pivoting during COVID. They, instead of getting food into the schools were closed, they did grocery cards. So we decided to do something a little bit different than an event. Right. They had a t-shirt that says, "Together we can beat childhood hunger," with the beet. And then the light bulb goes off in your head. Eat a Beet was born. Because beets they're a tricky one. Well, some people love them, some people don't. There's no real in between. Where are you? I've had a lot of beets. I bet, man. So are you the love-hate with the beets? Well, it depends on the day. Success of last year, because I know Local 288 got on board and there was viral videos and it went really, really well. We were really fortunate. Our members jumped on board. They provided full support, and there were a lot of them doing great videos, great photos, and getting the word out. Right. And we had a lot of community support. And so last year you raised how much? We raised just over $35,000. Right. This year you have a different goal. What's the goal this year? The goal this year is $50,000. $50,000. Okay, so you have school boards involved. We have Don and Julie from the Catholic and public boards here today. We do. So excited about that. How do you do it? What's the best way about going about it, Brad? It is 3 steps. Okay. You post a photo or video eating a beet to social media, link with us, Hamilton Firefighters, Local 288, link with Hamilton, Food for Kids Hamilton. Gotcha. Link with our title sponsor, Tandia Financial Credit Union, who's been there for many years for us, and use the hashtag Eat a Beet. Eat a Beet. Next thing you do, super simple, donate to Food for Kids if you can. $25, anything helps. And the last one, challenge somebody else. Trying to get you the beet here. That's okay. This is the one I'm doing. It looks clean. Okay. Or do you want to do that? Do that one. That one looks better. That one looks better. This one looks kind of dirty. You have somebody that you want to challenge? I do. I have 3 people. Okay. Who are you challenging? I'm going to challenge Natasha Stanishevsky. Okay. Max Francis. Ah, okay. And the Hamilton Bulldogs. Whoa! All right. This is a real beet. So we're biting into this for Food for Kids Hamilton, raising money for meals provided to them on the weekend. We have some special guests. We have Kathy, Executive Director from Food for Kids. We have Hamilton School Boards here. And we have a very special game that we're going to do with Brad in a little bit. Ready? Going in, buddy. Oh, look at this. That's really hard. Fresh. I'm going to have to remember that I'm eating so many beets later. You know what I mean? Because that could be a surprise. It's an acquired taste. Did you eat the stem thing? What is that? I don't think you're supposed to eat that. That was bad. Where's the spit can? Spit can! So many options. Beet juice, pickled beets. Where are we gonna go? Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Food for Kids Hamilton, because it is Eat a Beet Challenge time. Kicking off today. Great to be with the Hamilton contingent of a wonderful organization all throughout the region. Happy to be joined by Executive Director Kathy Hahn. Good to see you again. You too. Excited about another year of Eat the Beet?
We are so excited. We've been waiting for this since the last one ended last year.
Okay, let's go back to last year. If somebody's not familiar, how did this all get created?
The Hamilton Professional Firefighters Association would always run a hockey tournament for us.
Yeah, we've been up with them,
right?
Yeah.
And because of the pandemic, they could no longer do that. So Brad Norris with the Professional Firefighters decided that we would do the Eat a Beet Challenge. And we really wanted something that would be fun and that the entire community could get involved in. Yeah. And Eat a Beet is here.
And impacts from last year?
Was huge. So we raised almost $36,000. That's a lot of people eating a lot of beets.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Because what's $36,000 do for Food for Kids?
Well, every child that we support, you know, we support up to 1,350 kids in 74 schools.
In this, that's just in Hamilton?
In the city of Hamilton. And I mean, you know, when you look at, say, what we spend on a monthly basis for food, it is well over $65,000 a month in food to provide to these kids.
And we're seeing some kits kind of be putting together behind us of what would actually go out to kids.
We are. So the food bags that go to the kids that are learning in school, and then for our kids that are learning remotely, we're sending them a bi-weekly grocery card.
Okay, and that's how you kind of work through the virtual side of things
That's
too,
exactly
right?
it.
And it's the weekends. Why are the weekends so important?
A lot of our kids rely on school nutrition programs. So Monday through Friday, they rely on those programs that are available in the school. But when they wake up Saturday and Sunday, the fridge might be bare, the cupboards are empty, and they don't have access to those nutrition programs through their school.
Amazing. How do we do Eat a Beet? How do we get on board?
So
what's
Eat
the
a
detail?
Beet.
Well, one thing is the t-shirts.
Yes, so these
Okay.
t-shirts are available on our website. Together we can beat childhood hunger. $15 on our website, 100% proceeds goes towards helping us beat childhood hunger in Hamilton.
Okay.
So you're gonna post a video of yourself, a picture of yourself doing what we're about to do, which is Eat a Beet. You are going to donate $25 to Food4Kids Hamilton only if you can, and then you are going to challenge others to do the same. And don't forget to tag us and the Hamilton Professional Firefighters Association and Tandia Financial Credit Union, who is the title sponsor once again this year.
Okay, so I ate a raw beet with Brad in the first segment. What did you have last year? Did you have a?
Yeah, I did beet chips, which is probably the easiest.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yes.
We're doing that next. Oh, before we do it, do you have somebody that you want to challenge?
Yes, I do. I want to challenge Paul Hamilton, the Deputy Chief of Police of Hamilton.
Okay, I got a challenge. Annette, we did this together last year. We drank the beet juice that was delicious. This year, it's on you, all right? Down the gullet. Oh, it's hard with the fork.
Yeah,
okay.
it's hard to get.
Is this a one-biter?
We're going to do it in a one bite.
We're going to do it in a one bite.
To.
All right.
Very lot of dirt taste.
Well, good morning from Food4Kids Hamilton, and it's the Eat the Beet Challenge that is starting today. And listen, it's great to have the kids back in the classroom, but it's not what the kids are eating in the classroom that's a concern for Food4Kids. It's all about when they go home on the weekends, and that's why they supply over 1,300 meals to kids across 70 different schools in the city of Hamilton. But we want to get the school's perspective. So happy to be joined by Julie Angelillo from the Hamilton Wentworth Catholic Board. We also have Don Danko from the Hamilton Wentworth Public Board. And we'll start with you, Don, because what does the partnership with Food4Kids and the Hamilton Wentworth District School Board mean?
Well, it's absolutely critical. We know that when children come to school, we can support them with nutrition programs, but Food4Kids really thinks about what happens when they go home and they don't have access to food. So it's really meeting the needs of some students, the critical need for healthy, nutritious food. They do it in a way that protects the student's dignity. It's private. It's done in such a respectful way, but it's meeting the needs of over 1,000 of our students, and we know that there's room to grow that.
How do you identify, Julie, who actually needs these meals and takes them home on the weekend? Because it's not at night, it's not during the week, because there is food programs for during the week, but it's specifically on the weekends.
Yes, exactly. So our staff are wonderful. All staff are great at identifying who the students are discreetly, confidentially through the principal. They would let the principal know. The principal accumulates the list and then shares it with Food4Kids through our consultant, John Madalena, or through us, and none of the others will know that these students are being nominated or names put forward, and they're taken care of, and they look forward to it.
Amazing. So how have things been going when it's like, obviously most people are back in school? There's still some virtual stuff happening. How did you map out the virtual side of things?
Well, Food4Kids, they found a solution, and it's providing gift cards for groceries for students with the needs. That's going to continue until the beginning of February, and then we'll shift back, because we're back in person, to getting those meals in bags at the end of the week for the weekend.
Amazing. Great. Okay, so now that's what Eat a Beet Challenge is all about, because funds need to be raised for over 1,300 meals that are supplied to over 70 schools. So it kicks off today, and it's easy to do. You just challenge somebody to eat a beet, and then they can offer a donation while picking which beet they want to do. Now, so far, we've eaten a real beet. We've had a pickled beet. I think we might actually take it easy on Dawn and Julie because you could choose whatever you want. Do you guys want to eat? There's actually beet chips. Do you want to do that? Dawn, before you do that, do you have anybody that you want to challenge?
I'm going to challenge two people. So our Director Figueredo and our Vice Chair Becky Buck.
Okay, you have been challenged. You take one of those. Okay, Julie, who are you going to be challenging?
Well, I'm going to challenge two people too. I'm going to challenge Dave Hansen and Pat Daly.
Pat Daly. Okay, you take one of those. I'm going to take one of those too. We'll see how these taste. We'll come back because we actually have a very special game. It's Eat the Beet Trivia as we celebrate Eat the Beet Challenge that kicks off today and runs all the way to February the 21st. February the 21st on Morning Live. All right, down she goes. She looks pretty delicious, actually. It's kickoff day for the Eat a Beet campaign benefiting Food4Kids, and we've got it started already because the organizers, Brad Norris and Sparky here, good morning, Sparky, I've already donated Hamilton Fire Local 288. What do you got here, Brad?
We've got a check for $5,000 to kick off the Eat a Beet Challenge.
Amazing, because the goal is to reach what?
It's $50,000 this year.
$50,000 for the 2022 Eat a Beet Challenge. Quickly, let's recap that, Brad. How does somebody get involved in the Eat a Beet Challenge?
Super easy. Just post a photo or video online, link with Food4Kids Hamilton, Hamilton Firefighters, Tandia Financial Credit Union, and make sure it's of you eating a beet. Yeah. Donate to Food4Kids Hamilton and challenge somebody.
Amazing. And Brad has, he's donated his time to show off the different ways that you can be eating a beet. A lot of different options. We have pickled beets, we have beet chips, we have a beet pie, we have beet juice, because it's all part of the Eat a Beet Trivia. And the crowd goes wild. All right, first question, Brad, that you have to get right, or you are eating just a regular beet. First question, how many food bags will Food4Kids Hamilton pack and distribute from now until the end of the school year?
I know this. I was talking to Kathy. It's 24,000.
Oh, because I was just talking to Kathy. It's 24,001, Brad. One. Nice try. So grab your beet. Get a good old bite of that beet there, Brady boy. Nice one. Okay, one down. Next question is, how many pieces of fruit get packed and distributed each week, every week, to the students in the Food4Kids program?
It's got to be thousands. I'm going to say 3,000.
3,000. The answer is, 6,750 pieces of fruit. You lose, Brad. Next up is you want to do that one? Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. Organized chaos. You eat that. You hold that for a second while I get these questions back up and running.
That one's not bad.
How's that taste?
That one's great.
Okay.
That one's good.
Okay, so there we go. Two down. Okay. How many volunteers will help pack and deliver food bags to schools for the remainder of the school year?
500.
500 is his answer. It's 675. Where are you going for now?
I'm going to go for a pickled beet.
Pickled beets. All right, that tasty pickled beet. I had one of those. They are salty and not delicious. Enjoy, Braddy boy. One bite. Get in there for one bite. Take that down the gullet. All right, here we go. I think we have two more questions. Okay, here's a big one. Because this beet juice, if you get this wrong, this beet juice is going in a stinky old firefighter boot.
We didn't agree to that. Is
that what we agreed to? Buddy. Here we go. All right, your question is, how heavy was the biggest beet in the world? No way you're getting this one.
Everybody knows this. 156 pounds.
Oh, what? Oh. That's how upset I am. We got one more, though. We have one more. We have one more. The question, so he didn't have to drink the beet juice out of the boot. But the last question, what compound found in beets gives them their red color? This is for the beet pie.
Red dye. I don't.
It is Bolen, ladies and gentlemen. So you know what that means? Eat the pie. Eat the pie. Eat the pie. Yeah. Sparky.
Thanks, Sparky.
Oh, he's not done. Sparky, no. That's great. Clean up aisle 2. That's what Eat a Beet is all about. Have some fun with your family and friends. Challenge them to a beet pie and beet juice. And thanks to Brad Norris and Hamilton Fire Local 288. Thanks, Sparky. Good stuff there. Okay, Eat a Beet Challenge, raising money for Food for Kids, runs until February the 21st. Have fun, everybody!